Hey kids, what time is it?
Hey everyone, Keith here from GeekTime TV with another Star Trek video. Didn't plan on making one, but I stumbled on another story I found a little interesting to me, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. And it's about these little die-cast starships. I just brought a couple out here with me. I've got the Enterprise from Star Trek The Motion Picture and Wrath of Khan here. I've got the Reliant, so I can play space battles if I wanted to. And then I brought another one of my favorites out that I bought. It's the Doomsday Machine, which actually lights up. Yeah, so, Anyway, I've got a handful of these out on my shelf in the other room, and I love them. And they were brought to us by a company called Eaglemoss. Now, Eaglemoss did this for about a decade, from 2012-ish, where they had prototypes, to 2022. And just overnight, just kind of went out of business. They made the announcement on, I believe it says here, August the 5th. Whoops. Didn't want that to happen. August the 5th, of 2022. They were suddenly gone. And then in 2023, a company called Master Replicas picked up the license to sell the remaining stock. So when Eaglemoss went under, they had warehouses full of these unsold models, and Master Replicas came in, picked them up, and they're gone now off their website. They've sold every single remaining piece of these Eaglemoss ships. Well, at New York Comic-Con, which took place last week, Fanhome reveals that they're bringing more die-cast starships to the market in 2025 and 2026. So let's take a look at this article from TrekMovie.com by Anthony Pascal. It says, Fanhome has picked up the baton left behind by Eaglemoss for making die-cast Star Trek models, and their new subscription collection debuts later this month. The first few ships from the collection were previewed last month, and today at New York Comic-Con, they revealed 2 more ships, as well as announced plans for a dozen additional ship models, taking them into 2026. So this was published on the 17th, so about a week ago. Fanhome's new collection will cover all the modern Star Trek series. So there's one drag. If you're not a fan of the new Star Trek series, which I am not, I kind of have no interest. Although I do like the Titan from Picard Season 3. I might consider that one. But everything else, nah. I'm just not a Kelvin Timeline, JJ Secret Hideout guy. Anyway. So the ships will come from Star Trek series, including Picard, Strange New Worlds, Discovery, Lower Decks, and Prodigy. The ships are constructed with a combination of die-cast metal and high-quality ABS resin, measuring between 7 and 9 inches long. So in the past, the Eaglemoss ships are, 3 to 4 inches on average. And they were never built to scale. So, the Enterprise is much larger than the Reliant, but in the model world, they're like the same. Which is, if you wanted to put together a diorama, you don't get scaling, which kind of sucks. But hey, they're so detailed. They're beautiful ships. And they would have an XL collection, which I should have brought one in. So an XL collection, they were twice the size. They were about 9 inches, in some cases almost a foot. I guess you'd call the Doomsday Machine one of those. So they had 2 different pricing points for it and whatnot. So in this case, their smaller size is going to be 7 to 9 inches, and then there'll be larger size models approximately 11 inches long. This will be familiar to collectors and fans of the popular Eaglemoss collection, because they had the regular and the XL. New York Comic-Con kicked off today at the Javits Center, blah, blah, blah. In addition to 6 ships that were announced last month, they're revealing 2 new ships in 2025, both from Picard, the USS Titan and the larger model for the USS Enterprise 1701G. So here's photos. There's the Titan right there. And there's the Stargazer from Picard Season 2. There's the Farragut. These are, I guess, the 8 announced ships. Enterprise F, the Elos 12, the Shrike from Picard Season 3, which looks a lot like that ship in the first J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie, the one with Eric Bana on it. And here's the Titan from Picard Season 3, the Luna class Titan. And here's the Enterprise G, which is also cool. I might grab that as well. I don't like the Enterprise F all that much. I don't know. Maybe I'll get them both just because I have every Enterprise model so far. But these are like fake Enterprises. I don't know. Anyway, as with the Eaglemoss, the designs are based on the original visual effects models that were used to produce the shows. Fanhome has been working with Paramount Global to ensure that the models are as accurate as possible, and they are all based on the original visual effects models used to make the effects for the show. Each new ship in the collection comes with a 16-page magazine that profiles the ship in the Star Trek universe and explores the design process with exclusive art and brand new interviews with the production team, which was also something Eaglemoss would do, especially if you had the subscription model. So early on, I just subscribed, so every month I got a new ship, and it came with a magazine. But then they started getting into ships I didn't care about, that were like appeared on an obscure episode, and so I stopped the subscription and just started buying a la carte at that point. And a couple of times when I bought a la carte, I didn't get the magazine because it was either returned stock or back stock, or in the case of Master Replicas, it was whatever they had left. So they would let you know if the magazine was still included or not. So in a lot of cases, they'd find a warehouse full of the models, but there weren't any magazines with them. So the new official Starship collection is being sold as a monthly subscription service, just like the Eaglemoss collection. And in fact, the series is being supervised by Ben Robinson, who also headed up the Eaglemoss Star Trek products. The subscription service launches with the first ship is the USS Titan A from Picard, being shipped out later this month. And the list price for the first ship is $44.95. Subsequent ships will be priced at $55, all with free shipping, and you can cancel at any time. So it's like exactly the same business model. You get exactly the same things, except the ships now are a little larger than this. So these ships, on average, were between $19.99 and $24.99 for the little 3 to 4 inch models. As they stated, they're 7 to 9 inches now, so of course the price goes up accordingly. I'm not sure I like that. This is a good size, and when you start buying, a couple dozen of these, they clutter a shelf quickly. So now if they were twice the size of this, I either need more shelving, or I can't put them all on display, or I just can't buy as many. So I don't know. I kind of liked this business model. And then you could occasionally buy something that was 7 to 9 inches. So I don't know. We'll see how this all plays out. Like I said, I'm only interested in maybe 2 of these ships. So I'd like to see them get back into classic Trek and maybe make some, of the important ships, the USS Enterprises and stuff, maybe make another larger size model. So here's the shipping schedule. I will put the link to the article in the description so you can go read this on your own. So that's basically it. There's what the packaging is going to look like. I, for one, am happy that at least someone picked up the mantle on this. These Eaglemoss ships were just awesome. They're a lot of fun. I love when people come over and they see them displayed and like, where'd you get these? Because a lot of people didn't really know about the Eaglemoss collection until it was gone. So, yeah, at least someone picked up the mail, but I'd like to see them go back and do some classic Trek as well, maybe retool some of these. I don't know. Also, because I didn't get some of the ones I wanted to get. I mean, you could still buy them, aftermarket on eBay or whatnot, and I probably will do that. I wanted to get, like, the regular one, Space Station. I was thinking about getting 2 and flipping one upside down so it's the motion picture version. And also the space dock, the big mushroom. I always wanted that. I never got around to getting that. So, I got the ones I wanted, but there were a couple more on my wish list when Eaglemoss went under. And Master Replicas was tough because they would release an email on, say, a Wednesday that said, this Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern in the U.S. is the next drop. Here's what we found. And they'd list the ships they were going to have. And I would sit there sometimes and hit refresh, log right on, and the one I wanted was already sold out. So, yeah, it got tough. Once Eaglemoss went out of business, it got tough to get these ships. So, Anyway, would love to know what you think. Do you collect these little guys? Do you have the Doomsday Machine? Oh, I shut the light off by accident. And, tell me what you think. Leave a comment below. Please smash the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. It only helps us grow and create more content. That's it for me. Keep on trekking, live long and prosper, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Thanks for watching GeekTime TV. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, make sure to check the little bell icon anytime someone from our network drops new content here. Want some GeekTime swag? Check out the merchandise available in the GeekTime TV store, linked in the channel description below. Share GeekTime TV with friends, and as always, thank you for your support. We'll see you soon.